Oh, genki desu ka? Welcome to Less Effort, More Impact Lunchtime Lives. I'm your Less Effort, More Impact coach based in Tokyo, Helen Iwata. So today's topic is delegation, and I have this great question from Tall in Shanghai. She says, any tips on delegation? Delegation always comes up in my mind, but doing things by myself wins most of the time rather than taking the time to explain and review. I want to be good at delegating tasks to someone else and do less and have some impact. Love it. Love that theme. So here's the thing, and I know this is a topic that many can relate to, and I can certainly relate to it. It's something that I really, really struggled with in the past. And what I've learned is that delegation really, it's a short-term investment of your time for long-term returns. Even though you think at the beginning, it's faster to do this myself. I'm better at this myself. I don't want to ask others and trouble others. There are all sorts of reasons that we have for not delegating. If you are in a position, though, that you are sort of moving up in your career and you have a full schedule, then it's really important to make sure that you are spending the time on what is the most valuable use of your time. So let's talk about this question of you're worried that it's going to take time to correct other people when they do a task. Well, here's the thing, is that if you don't give them that opportunity, then they're never going to learn it, right? Everybody learns. So when you start off with delegating, you expect that there's going to be a little bit of extra time required for making sure the person's okay and giving them the encouragement, and then they can gradually build those necessary skills. Hi, Emmy. And what I would also say is start with one thing, because you've probably got a load of things that you could delegate. Just start with one thing that's taking some time and it's not the best use of your time to be doing it, and start by delegating that and see how it goes. So I'm going to give you a specific example from my work. And, I've done this more and more and more over the years. It was very uncomfortable at first, and it's got more comfortable as I've done it. So one example is creating slides for presentations. So I do quite a lot of presentations in my work, and I always created the slides myself. It was important to me to do that, especially, from my corporate background, from my McKinsey days. I was the manager of the graphic design team, and I learned a lot of those kind of skills around creating really effective slides. So that was something that I felt that I could do well myself. The thing is that actually can be quite time consuming. And so I started to delegate it to one of my team members. And yes, at first it took a little bit of explaining, about the different fonts and how to place the images and, other parts of the best practice around slide design. And so we would have sort of some back and forth. But very quickly, my team member started to learn and realize what it was that I was looking for so that she could do that work. And that's freed up so much of my time so that then I can focus on other things that are really important, like doing these lives for you. So, if you've had resistance to the idea of delegating in the past, I really encourage you, as I said, especially if you're more senior, you're getting into sort of manager level. Even if you're just like managing one person, what can you start to delegate to that person in a way that you're not dumping work on them, but you're doing this as an opportunity for them to grow and for you to be focusing on what's really important for you. All right, that is our topic for today. And if this less effort, more impact idea is appealing for you, if you'd like to enjoy less effort and more impact in your work and life, have a look at our upcoming training. So you can go to sasagacommunications.com/training and find all the details of the upcoming live training, especially if you are watching this around the time that I am recording it in November of 2022. Go and have a look because there's something exciting coming up. All right, make it a brilliant and joyful day. Oh, and please also post your questions so that I can answer more questions in these upcoming lives around self-care, around planning, around communication, and around productivity. All right, make it a brilliant and joyful, less effort, more impact day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Bye-bye.